Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Some of you might not fully grasp how good Omen actually is in Valorant. So why don't I give you live gameplay with some tips and tricks along the way. I've received a lot of positive comments from my subscribers saying they've incorporated these plays and found major success. Most of my viewers watch my videos but aren't subscribed. Please subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. So let's kick off on Lotus. I'm on A main with Sᴀᴇ as the rest of the team try to fake a C push. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to plan. Reyna, ISO, and also my Sᴀᴇ all get taken out quite quickly. 5 versus 2 is still winnable. So let's take out Clove. And now we're in a 4v2. I just need to work with Teho and okay, never mind. I fake my teleport to make Teho think I've gone rubble. Then I pop out from a different angle. Let's take the spike and try some tricks towards C site. Get out my way, Jet. I hear Reyna and Deadlock behind me, so I stall them by placing a fake smoke and trigger the plant sound. They start to shoot through my fake smoke. Now we can plant the spike and play aggressively in my smoke.
Planted. Shadows traveling.
Now that Reyna is down, I want to try and get closer to Deadlock. Unfortunately, sometimes things don't always go to plan.
No! No!
We're on Icebox now, disliked by many and usually dominated by Sabine. But I've actually grown to like it as an Omen main, and I'm sure you will too if you continue watching my videos. Our team decides to play slow this round, and there's always one person lurking mid. This time it's Deadlock. And then I noticed something interesting. There's a gap in her barrier, which should allow me to get a sneaky view of mid. Poor Reyna didn't expect it. Maybe I can tap another head. Now we need to put pressure on A. Where are we going? I have an option to use my ultimate at any time. It's been waiting for me patiently. I blind Sᴀᴇ and take a position on pipes. If he was hit by this blind, then he wouldn't have heard me teleport up here. Once I take out Sᴀᴇ, it's an easy ult and a 2v1.
One enemy remaining.
Give me spike, I'll TP. But for some reason, Sᴀᴇ decided to make his own plan and get himself killed.
Last player standing.
Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know exactly why I'm planting the spike here.
30 seconds left.
You'll also know that Snowman is my favorite post-plant location. Unfortunately, Clove decided to cut my demonstration of Omen util short and get herself killed.
Hey.
But don't worry, time to show you how to use your smokes and fake your teleports. We're on Ascent and we find ourselves surrounded from all angles. As my Cypher dies, my only option is to activate rat mode and use my smoke to cover the button and myself. You will have seen this trick in my previous videos. It's extra useful in eco rounds. Notice how I move away from the center of the smoke. That's usually where the enemy's gonna spam their bullets. And I take out a clueless Killjoy. Let's fake our teleport to make him think I've gone above him on generator. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch him looking up as I left my smoke. My only option now is to wait. We've both lost each other at this point and we don't know where we went. I hear her going top mid through A main.
Spike planted.
And the spike just got planted on B. Let's take out Reyna and teach Clove exactly why Omen is the superior controller.
One enemy remaining.
Remember, in post-plant situations, it's very likely that they've pushed out of sight to try and catch you off guard. I suspect Clove is near, but I'm not sure where. So let's break the door and showcase my second fake shrouded step of the round.
Well played, bro.
Looks like my teammates loved that play. I'm sorry, Clove.
Ultimate is ready. That was fun.
Now, one thing you're gonna get a lot when you play Omen is a lot of toxic teammates complaining that you're not smoking correctly or basically doing what they want, like these guys.
And they win ramps and they kill me from ramps.
But I smoked ramps though.
And you only smoke.
But I smoked ramps, so how did you die ramps?
No, bro, don't do that again, bro.
Unfortunately, this is the life of a controller. Either ignore them or shut them up. Let's shut them up. On split, when the enemy pushes aggressively, play a smoke on main and another on site like this.
I will try to lose.
Then you have the option to teleport onto the boxes or into your first smoke. I decide to lurk inside my smoke and catch Raze off guard. Pay attention to my position and how I crouch to exploit the enemy's blind spot. This is also why you shouldn't buy a Vandal or a Phantom in the second round. If you lose it to the enemy, then this might happen.
Run again, run again.
Well played, Good round. Good round.
Let's switch back to Ascent and pull off something that gets my teammates a little too excited.
Oh my god, Omen, I want to touch your willy.
We've pushed onto A side quite easily as the other team decided to stack B. Now we've got to plant the spike and hold off the retake. The enemy Killjoy forces us off the side with her ultimate as we place our one-way smoke on generator again. Remember, the enemy Clove can block our line of sight, counter my one-way smoke.
Yeah, I bait me, bro, don't worry. Nice, that's a crazy bait.
So as our Sova returns an ultimate his way, I need to play aggressive and stop this spike defuse.
It's out.
Rainer down, let's take care of Breach.
Bro, you're correct.
Then finish off Clove.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Omen.
Omen, I want to touch your willy.
This is the effect that Omen has on people. Be very careful with your outplays, you might get unwanted attention. Now let's move on to Haven, and I'll explain 4 subtle tips when playing Omen. The team starts by playing safe, and I hold a common angle on mid. It pays off. With Clove down, this gives us the confidence to aggressively push one of the sites. Our decision is A site, and I place the default attacker smokes, one on tower and one on tunnel. As we push, Teho's broken util sends the rest of my team back. The first subtle tip is wear Omen, and we can counter Teho's ultimate quite easily. Adios, Teho. The second subtle tip, make sure you tell your team what you plan to do with your ultimate.
I can TPC.
Help.
Go see.
Despite them trying to help, they've got to rotate, or I'll teleport too soon and die on C side and the spike will be defused before they can even get there. Subtle tip 3. I could have planted next to the box, so we could utilize a one-way smoke, but that would only give us an option to play on C long. Instead, plant it here. This spot gives you the option to fight from long, garage, and C link. Remember, if the site is free, always pick the best plant spot. Final subtle tip. If the enemy keep hearing your teleport sound and killing you, try to time your teleport when they're spamming gunshots or reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Ain't no, bruh. Ain't no way.
Bro,
you're so good, man.
Onto Icebox. Let me show you how the enemy Clove gave me such a good smoke idea that it cost them the round. I start by throwing deep smokes so I can use my ultimate. Unfortunately, it's too risky, so I cancel my ult and share the info instead.
One on top of screens.
We then take out Clove. Remember her. She'll come in handy in a moment. Sage plants the spike as Gecko activates his hacks.
120 Gecko.
Now let's trade one Sage for another. Time for another fake teleport. Sometimes all you need is to let the enemy hear your teleport sound. It gives them something else to worry about. Have you teleported above them or did you fake it? Now we blind them both and use a real teleport. Remember, when they're blind, they become deaf, so they won't hear my teleport sound up here. Oh my. This is actually a pretty nice smoke that works for me.
One enemy remaining.
This gives me an idea. Maybe I'll place one of my own. Pikachu couldn't handle it. And neither could Gecko. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.